They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So New Mexico State's offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel... good and really confident when he throws his way.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The Aggies are on the move. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Mustangs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Line getting set on second down. Smith wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Off play action. It's complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Let's go! Let's go! Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Smith dropping to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking to fire. He's got him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Tyree. Oh, what a move to get room. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Aggies want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to pound their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And that one did not work.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded, you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running back searching for a hole. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Martin. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Into the open.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. On the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smith wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Quickly complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The corners are walked up tight. Running it to the right. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but then you've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Hit as he throws. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Mustangs will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. New Mexico State trying to retain possession on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's caught. It's Jackson. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll send the back in motion. Smith wants to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Now this offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They'll try to run for it.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Smith dropping to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Touchdown, New Mexico State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. Worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. He might want another play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's made. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Touchdown, New Mexico State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Smith dropping to pass. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Singleton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that is another first down.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Sends it back in motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Smith wants to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that is how we will wrap this one up.